Welcome in, my amazing Tauruses, to your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of July 2024. I hope life has been treating you well, but I decided to pre-pull an overall energy to begin our reading to get us started, and you got luckily too. And as you can see, there are very, very positive energies coming through. You're beginning with the Wheel of Fortune because the wheel is truly churning in your favor throughout the month in regards to your money and career, or work, if that's more so how you want to label it, or choose to. But yeah, there's evidence coming to be that things are progressing in the right direction, even if previous to July, things didn't feel or seem that way, or haven't been experienced in that manner, or at least not fully. But yeah, so there's evidence that there's abundance, okay? I feel like for a lot, there's growth online, there's growth with your business in person, definitely success and growth otherwise within that day-to-day job or two. Or I want to say specifically a night job for some. There's a lot of quality attention, and that's just part of the abundance and prosperity otherwise within your world. People are seeing you in a very golden light. But the Knight of Cups also is speaking upon you gaining wish fulfillment, something you had asked for, I want to say, not too long ago. And this might have been another asking for, from your angels, from spirits otherwise in the universe, for maybe more growth and fame online or in general. It could have been in regards to financial stability more so. It could be growth and success within your business or your job. But either way, I feel like this wish fulfillment feels very specific to your desires, to your destiny as well, if I could even speak. But they're saying throughout the month, when you do stumble a bit, do recognize that how you carry yourself and either move on or even laugh it off like I just did is exceptional, okay? It's making the world of a difference. And some of those imperfections and stumbles may even work to the advantage of whatever you're focused on, working on, trying to accomplish. You know, it reminds me at times, the imperfections in these readings, but it gives it personality. It gives it a realistic vibe and energy, right? Because things aren't perfect. And I guarantee your life being drawn to these readings isn't perfect otherwise. But not to focus on that, I feel like you are glowing throughout the month if you look at this woman just beaming, all right? Beaming with golden light and energy that people are desiring. And I do sense that this is coming through when it comes to the work you're producing, developing, maybe in regards to what you're trying to gain, say an opportunity or two. I'm getting specifically somebody interviewing. But I want to as well say that Spirit's highlighting a gamble and or maybe better labeled a risk that you took rewinding back. Say it was a move of residence that people didn't support or think was a good choice. It could have been more in regards to a career shift, or it could have been another type of investment, you name it, but it somehow is connected to stemming from the categories of money and career or work once again. But I do sense that this is being focused upon, and I want to say by other people as well, probably more so online, if that's the case, as a good choice. All right, it's changing you. It's changing the game, the outcome for you. And I've mentioned this in Taurus weekly readings, or one specifically, rewinding back. You have the energy, the stamina is what I'm getting, but the presence to change the outcome in one, if not multiple situations, being drawn to this reading. And so, for example, say it's that work situation has bad energy and you step in and your energy transforms things for the better, right? People are enjoying themselves more, or maybe just in a calmer energy, feeling more grounded, less stressed. But this doesn't neglect, or rather bad wording, it doesn't take us away from the fact that you are affected by energy being drawn to this reading as well. Let's keep pulling. What else do we have for Taurus? Flopping out the Six of Wands, absolutely beautiful. It's a month where you are victorious. You're feeling attention, eyes peeled upon you, coming to be. Say you're out and about to go spend money, or maybe put money in the bank for somebody. I sense that you are finding people are just churning heads and staring at you. And I feel like there are times when you do eat that up and love it, but there's other points where you're just maybe not feeling too hot or in the best energy, or maybe you're a little bit stressed for somebody, and this isn't a moment or moments where you want to be noticed or stared at. But it does feel like you're going to be victorious regardless when it comes to what you put your money towards, okay, your energy, your resources otherwise. your efforts are paying off. I mean, going back to the Wheel of Fortune and now the Six of Wands, it does feel like you at times, even in a more private sense behind closed doors, take a bow, even if it's in a literal sense. Take a freaking bow, Taurus, because I feel like you being drawn to this reading once again, as I keep repeating that phrase, have been through a lot, all right? And specifically when it comes to your money and or career. And I do sense that there is a motivation about you to succeed more, but maybe for a lot to clean up your finances, all right? In order to see things more stable for yourself, more plentiful, and have things feel less in debt for a lot. But it doesn't feel like a month where everything's going to be able to be accomplished, by the end of the specific time period. So take a deep breath and recognize when something's meant to be paid off, when you're meant to earn this, accomplish this, or not. It's just going to happen. All right. There's very much a divine timing note written all over your reading and your month. But I do want to say that there are going to be moments where that job specifically is what I'm getting. It might be where you're living, or when you're trying to run your business, or is maybe an aspect of that business or two is just a bit irritable. Okay, we're just going to be completely real, because I do sense that that job is too strict for what it actually is, or is poorly run. This could be more than one situation for you. It could, of course, be who you're living with, right? Or just maybe, okay, the structure of the home is what I'm getting, or the home situation. But we're going to be focusing upon your mind, and that's including other people at a distance and up close, feeling as if people are noticing you as a powerful, passionate individual, but with a peaceful, grounded way of being for the most part, most of the time. Life does, have its ups and downs and distractions that take us out of that grounded state of being. But as a Taurus overall, you're a grounded individual, and people are noticing this. But look at this as well, the King of Wands being another fire energy, because I feel like there is a bold and strong, confident and mature vibe and energy about you, and that's helping you succeed. It's helping people trust you is what I'm getting, and feel zoned into your work, or maybe to your presence once again, or both. I do as well feel there's accolades coming through as they're showing somebody clapping. Okay, that was me clapping, but you get the point. I do feel as if people are noticing that you know what you're doing. All right, maybe remembering that you know what you're doing, trusting that you will get the job done, trusting that you are accurate for some. You may be predictive in nature like myself. You might be psychic even. You might be a tarot reader or a Reiki healer. And I commend you for doing that. But either way, I feel like there's happiness and completion taking place of true importance. When you wrap up that project or that accomplishment or two or several, regardless of how many times it took to accomplish it or to attempt it, or get to that point, you completed it, right? You wrapped it up with a bow, and you need to give yourself your own accolades for that, because it isn't going to be 24/7 where you're receiving accolades. I mean, for some, maybe in one particular way, but I do feel like for the most part, it's going to be important for you either way to maybe take a hot second and admire how well you did something, or admire, the quality of your work, or just how talented you are, and the fact that you didn't give up. And this will make you feel better and help you keep it pushing forward, and maybe even you end up giving yourself a bit of time to rest when maybe you would have stayed busy, or felt you had to keep going, right? So there's benefits to that, to say the very least. But again, I do feel like people are, I'm hearing, liking your energy and giving you credit where credit's due. And it might be past due credit as well. Anyways, I do feel like for some, you're being pushed to think about your individual credit score, and whether that is satisfying to you or enough for something of importance for the future. Just saying. Random message, but it's coming through. I don't feel like you are the most smiley individual, to put it that way, throughout the month for the most part. But when you do smile, when you do laugh, when you do enjoy yourself more, notice how that affects the outcome of the energy in that situation, or it even affects your own energy, how it affects maybe the quality and the likability, the beauty of the work or whatever it is that you produce, developed, accomplished in that moment. Because I feel like you definitely aren't enjoying yourself 24/7 as much as you could be. This could even be in regards to when you are utilizing a treat or two or something else you spent money on. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even in regards to shopping. Some of which need to enjoy that process more. And you might find that you make better choices. Anyways, I do sense that at certain points there's going to need to be, as I see 10:10 and 10:11 on the timestamp, an adjustment in perspective. Okay, you need to at times expect the best when it comes to work or when it comes to your money or maybe your business or two. Maybe even in regards to where you're living or that vehicle of importance, because you are manifesting quite strongly at this time very efficiently. And you don't want to manifest more BS, more negativity or difficulty, or even new forms of which, right? But taking on another beautiful, glowing message coming through, interesting wording, you are hanging from the tree of your Taurus wisdom, regardless of where that lies within your chart, and you are succeeding because of it. Again, people are trusting that you know what you're doing. Where things feel a little bit okay, closed off, maybe tight in space or just disorganized. If you can't do anything about it, then so be it. But it feels like you can at certain points re-strategize, all right, or reorganize or just add to the cleanliness organization of that situation, that aspect of whatever it ends up being for you. And this will help with your mental clarity. It will help maybe distract you from what else you were focusing upon that you shouldn't have been. And it may help you in the future with another accomplishment. But look at this as well. I do sense that you're going to be thinking about giving birth to something new. It could be expansion for your business, maybe becoming or getting back to entrepreneurship in general. It could as well be a new job, a new place to live, even maybe an investment in a car or something else to get around. And I do want to tell you that the honesty that you're being pushed to embody, to speak to yourself, is going to help you with that choice when you make it past July, all right? Because it's not the month for it, but I do feel you need to be honest with yourself in regards to that and maybe release an old habit to support that more so, all right? You maybe have been doing something too much, and so Spirit's saying, well, how do we reel things in, and maybe in the end for a lot save a significant amount of money and feel healthier or just more productive, all right? You just simply need to hold yourself accountable. I know it's easier said than done, but also I want to say that there's a focus for whatever reason or reasons on one specific passionate beginning that didn't work out exactly as expected and came to a completion, but then left you with more happiness. And Spirit wants to remind you of the purposefulness of each twist and turn, beginning, ending, and the in-betweens when it comes to your path in general, but specifically we're here to talk about your money and career path. So whatever situation that was for you, we need to think about it, because this may push you to wrap something up at the right divine timing. It may push you to extend something, but it may as well, push you to accept and embrace an ending or beginning that's already about to come to be. Does that make sense? But getting ready to wrap up your reading, it does feel like there is a bit of a waiting period taking place, whether it's for ultimate financial success and windfalls to flow through for you. Could be more in regards to your business blowing up. It could as well be, in regards to getting that job or opportunity otherwise. So I just heard signing a loan for somebody is going to take place. Or maybe that's what you're waiting for, or for a sale to be wrapped up. Regardless, I feel like you are watering things of importance that's taking on another meaning. And the number 7 is good for you, as I do feel interesting time to mention it in your reading. There's at least a hint of luck that you're feeling within your world at this time, applying to other aspects, not just your money and career / work, but I do feel like that luck is on your side. And somebody's going to be pushed to take a gamble and play the lottery, even if it's in a smaller sense, to make sure that you don't have to worry about money moving forward. And I want to say that is going to happen next month, if that's the case for you, in the month of August. Anyways, or September is what I'm getting. But what you water turns to gold. What you water is progressing, it's growing, and that's truly, abundance for you, transitioning into the state of prosperity. But again, as we get ready to wrap this up, it's a month of learning more about what you went through, what lies ahead when it comes to money and or career / work, as the new money is coming in, if I could speak at this point in the reading. I feel the need to remind you this is a time where the wheel is turning in your favor. There's golden success and victory otherwise. Absolutely beautiful reading. So to book a personal reading with myself, make sure to reach out via email. Everything is down below. Love and light, Taurus.